Well, get ready to fire up your weekend plans because the Novi BBQ Fest is smoking.
That's right, and joining us this morning is David Price from Hogs Heaven Barbecue. Good morning. What's on the menu there?
Got a little bit of everything on the menu for you today.
Okay.
We got some ribs, we got brisket, rib tips, chicken, pulled pork. We got homemade peach cobbler, mac and cheese, green beans, Polish sausage, homemade pork rinds. So we got a little bit of everything, all made good Southern love.
Ooh, y'all got some plates for us?
Yeah, right. Send some our way. Hey, man, that sounds incredible. I like to ask every barbecue enthusiast, do you have any secrets, any secrets of the trade you want to share or don't want to share?
Well, I don't have no problem sharing them. You know, I'm originally out of Georgia. My granddaddy had a hog farm, and he always used to tell me, boy, meat is like a woman. You got to have the right time and right temperature to get a good product.
Hey, okay. I love that. Now, I know this is kind of a pet peeve of mine, and David, I don't know if you feel the same way, and people are going to be throwing this word around during the holiday weekend. There's a difference between grilling and barbecuing.
Oh, this is very true.
Because people think that if they throw a hot dog or burgers on the grill that they're barbecuing, right, David? They're not.
Yeah, there's a difference. It's the difference between barbecuing and smoking, or grilling and smoking.
Yeah, right.
Smoking, you want to lower temperature. You want to take it's like time and temperature. Again, back to granddaddy, it's time and temperature. You got to get a nice rolling smoke going and keep that consistent temperature. Grilling is going to be at a higher temperature above 240 degrees.
Ah, okay. See the secrets. Real quick, we got to go. One quick question for you. What's it like out there? What are the people like? Is it a good atmosphere when things get going?
It's a great atmosphere. You know, there's a lot of family activities going on. We got activities for the children. We got several barbecue competitors out here. We're going to be having a barbecue competition. We're looking to take home another first place trophy tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You got some of the sweet treats out here, the cotton candies and homemade fudges. And it's just an overall good family environment.
And amazing food too. Awesome. David, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Amazing food.
I don't think I've ever been so hungry at 6:17 on a Sunday morning.
I didn't think I would want ribs at 6:17
Well, come on down to Hog Heaven Barbecue. Come on down to Hog Heaven Barbecue and see Boss Hog.
There we
Deal.
go.
No problem. I'll see you soon. I've never seen Fred stare at the television and just nod his head like this.
Right, and he almost forgot to cue us.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't know what's going on anymore. Yeah. An iconic landmark on Belle Isle is expected to reopen later this summer. Originally, the Giant Slide was going to open Memorial Day weekend.
You remember the Giant Slide, right?
Yeah. I sure do.
All right, well, the delay leaves many asking, what's the holdup? Especially from Nick. The DNR says it needs to put a few more finishing touches on it. Take a look. And welcome back. If you're a fan of barbecue and looking for something to do, then listen up. The Novi BBQ Fest is just the place to be.
Ironically, though, there's a lot more than just barbecue at the barbecue festival. Activities for everybody, including the kids. Joining us this morning is Zara, the founder of Chemist.
Ooh.
Zara, good morning to you. Okay, so I probably don't want to put my ribs in whatever you've got there.
This is liquid nitrogen, which is one of my favorite things. We have over here, you guys loving it too. This liquid nitrogen is actually negative 346 degrees. So I do a lot of different experiments with this, and it's one of my favorite things to do, and a lot of lesson behind this as well too, because I teach so much with the kids in regards to this experiment as well too.
Oh, wow. Okay, Zara, well, what else do you have on tap for us? That's very, ooh.
Yeah, so welcome. So Chemist is a hands-on program where we educate about science and chemistry through awesome experiments, of course. So today we're at the Novi BBQ Fest and we have a lot to offer. We have our cotton candy popcorn. We also have our summer classes that are being shown right now, which is filled with hands-on experiments. We have cotton candy, popcorn, and liquid nitrogen Chemist breath bites, which we will be doing right now shortly. We also have Chemist kits that I actually created, and they have 10 different experiments in there just to keep the science going at home with the parents too. So it's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool. Do you have time to show us another experiment?
Yeah, absolutely. So real quick though, Kathy, you want to jump in with me? So these are Chemist breath bites, which I absolutely love, and the kids die for. So this is getting mixed in with the liquid nitrogen, which is negative 346 degrees, right? These are a solid, and they are completely dry, right? But what's really cool is that even on this cold day, your breath has a temperature, right? Your mouth has a temperature. So once you put this in your mouth, it's actually gonna create that liquid nitrogen to instantly evaporate, which is really cool.
Okay.
Now these are gonna be really cool. We'll get you a blue one.
She looks nervous.
Okay.
And now, I'm just cold. Now, this is the only time somebody's gonna tell you to chew with your mouth open, okay?
Okay.
Only time. Other than that, don't do it.
That's safe to
Sure.
put in your mouth?
Sure. Yes. So these are dry. Of course, if you mix with something, if you mix it with something that has a liquid, that you cannot do. But these are completely dry, which are safe to eat, of course.
That's incredible.
They're really, really tasty.
And boy, does she trust you.
She said it was tasty, but yet you didn't.
I know.
one. There you go, Zara.
Yeah,
Ah.
Very cool.
Oh.
Like,
I eat these on a daily.
Oh, that's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. That is very cool. Zara, thank you so much.
So the next thing we have,
Oh, there's more. But wait,
That
there's
is really
more.
but wait, there's more, way more. We'll get there. So the next thing we have over here is I have a beaker that's filled with a liquid. What do you guys think that is?
Not water.
Yeah, it looks like water, but it can't be water because that's just too.
It looks like water, but it is not water. This is actually H2O2, which is a hydrogen peroxide, okay? So I'm gonna put this into my flask, which is way different than a beaker. All right. Now, the point of this experiment is nothing's happening right now with this liquid, right? It's boring. But what we wanna do is we wanna release oxygen gas out of this. And to do that, we need a help from a catalyst. A catalyst is what speeds up the reaction, okay? So we wanna break up the H2O2 bonds and release oxygen gas. So we do that with a catalyst. And I remember learning about catalysts in college, and that's why I teach it now. And ready. Let's do a countdown though. Before every experiment, we love doing countdowns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Boom, and as you can see, it creates an instant reaction, which is, it's also very hot. You know, my hands are cold right now, so I'll touch this. This is very, very hot.
Yesterday.
Because we are breaking up bonds. Yes, because we are breaking up bonds, we are releasing a lot of heat. So this is also an exothermic reaction as well as a chemical reaction. So there's a lot of science behind this.
Today. That's awesome.
I learned
Zara,
so much.
right?
Well, thank you, Zara, for your time. We
But you're learning
appreciate
while
it.
having fun. So that's the
do.
point of Kid
Yes.
Chemist.
There
Exactly.
we go.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So everybody bring the kids down. You get some barbecue, you get some ribs, and you get some chemistry all at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
A lot of fun.
Would you want to be there and see if you want to put that thing in your mouth?
I don't think that other woman knew that she was going to participate.
She was like, what am I doing here? She had no idea. That's awesome.
It's live TV for you.
That is. Kim?
And Novi is turning into a cookout with dozens of pitmasters firing up the grill. We're at the wrong place.
I know. You especially. I think you prefer to be in Novi today.
Sorry.
I know. I get it. I get it. Barbecue over me. I understand. The Novi BBQ Fest is starting its third day in a couple of hours. Joining us to talk more about what is cooking is Pitmasters Solomon Williams. How you doing, sir? And what you got cooking?
Good morning. I've got a little ribs here, a little sausage here.
Oh, that looks so good. All right, tell me, what's the secret? Because I feel like when people, you want to have it tender. You want to have it juicy,
yes.
right? We don't want dry ribs. What's the secret for your ribs?
Just take your time. Don't rush to put sauce on it until it's done. And when you see the bones start to back away from your whole slab, you see the bones, and that's when you're cooking.
See?
Okay.
The secrets from the masters. All right, so, you know, the Novi Barbecue Festival, such a great place. I know this probably isn't your first year. What's it like out there with all those crowds?
Last night was really, really crowded. You know, it's the norm to me. We're here to serve the people. We're grilling for the people.
I want a T-shirt that says that.
I love that. All right, so our producer was telling me you're known as the Rib King of the Carolinas. Did I get that right? How did you, that is a name. How did you get that?
Well, you know, when your living's on the line, your grilling has to be fine. So, you know, that's what they call me, the
bars.
king. So that's what we do. We make sure that everything you get we're doing it to the best we can do it.
Grilling for the people.
I love this. I love it. All right, Solomon, thank you so much for your time this morning. Hopefully some ribs can make it our way, of course. The Novi BBQ Festival happening today from noon until 10. You've got award-winning barbecue from those Pitmasters. There's music and vendors and a kids zone. You can even put some dry ice stuff in your mouth. It's a whole situation going on there. Tickets $10, free admission for kids under 10. So much more to come here on Local 4 News, but let's talk to Kim about what's happening with that weekend forecast. Kim, are you jealous that you're not there? Because I could use some ribs right about now.
Yeah, I'm not only jealous, but I think I'm going to be.
And if you've got an appetite for some barbecue, you're going to want to head over to Novi.
That's where there are some award-winning chefs putting out some food that is delicious, and you can get a taste of it. Let's bring in Cedric Shields from Tenderbones. Cedric is one of the amazing barbecue masters out there. Cedric, what you got on the grill this morning?
We got some ribs, we got some pulled pork, and we got some brisket on the grill this morning.
Okay, all right. So we've been asking guys all morning long, what are the secrets? You know, can you share anything that makes just the perfect barbecue?
For me, the secret is just having the love for food. You got to love what you do, and I love what I do.
Oh, well, I love food too. Maybe I'm right there with you.
I know. you know, Cedric, when have you known, like, when you perfected the recipe, when you got it down right?
Years ago, my mom told me, she was my taste tester. She told me that you got a good recipe now, and I think it's time for you to branch out.
Oh, okay, moms. Okay.
So, mom's
Yeah,
the way to
mom,
do.
yeah,
All right.
she's,
All right.
yeah.
So what are you cooking up today? Are we talking ribs or is it all whole menu?
Oh yeah, we got a little bit of everything here. We have ribs, rib tips, Polish sausages. We have brisket, pulled pork. We even have turkey.
Really? Okay.
Very nice.
I'm always curious.
Yes, sir.
How much meat do you go through? Like, how many pounds are out there, and how do you know what you're supposed to bring?
That's kind of up in the air. You really don't know, but you just want to bring over what you think you got. You never have enough.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes
You
sense.
know, what's so unique about the barbecue fest there in Novi? Because it's a whole bunch of competition,
Right.
and you're competing for the same pool of people. Like, how do you make yourself stand out, I guess?
Well, for me, I like to keep my grill smoking and just send the smells out, and then you follow your nose. It's easy.
This is true.
Follow your nose. I love that. That's great. All right, Cedric, thank you so much for your time this morning. I have never been
Thank you.
so hungry looking at food.
goodness.
The Novi BBQ Festival happening over at 12 Mile Crossing at Fountain Walk today from noon until 10. As we mentioned, award-winning barbecuers, live music, vendors, a kids zone, activities. Tickets are $10. Kids under 10, though, are absolutely free. Did you see Fred the time? He was like, yep.
I know. He forgot to cue us again.
Again.
We're on our own
Yet
over
again,
here.
Fred.
Okay, Fred. All right, well, grab your captain's hat and get ready to set sail for Detroit's Yacht Rock City.
Are you into yacht rock?
I don't know anything about this. Oh, and switching gears here, this is our favorite segment this morning. Some are staying here locally for their Memorial Day weekend, which is not a bad idea if you like barbecue.
Especially when there's award-winning barbecue over in Novi. Joining to talk to us about the Novi BBQ Fest is Trevor Dieter from Deetsz BBQ. Good morning, Trevor. What are you seasoning right now?
Good morning. How are you today? We're doing some St. Louis style ribs. We're seasoning these up to get them on the smokers first thing this morning so we can feed everybody come lunchtime.
I like the sound of that. What makes St. Louis style ribs different from, say, other ribs?
So these start as a whole spare rib. They're trimmed of the rib tips. We trim a little bit of fat off of them. We peel the membranes off the back to make them a little bit more enjoyable to eat, and then we season them up like this, cook them over some hard red oak and cherry, grill them up with some barbecue sauce.
That sounds incredible. Okay, so Trevor, I know there's a lot of competition out there. Is this a friendly competition, or you guys like going to like at each other's throats?
You know, I think there's a little bit of that, but it's more just we're all out here working really hard. We're all putting in long hours, so there's more. There's probably more camaraderie and good conversation than there is the battle part of it. But there is some bumping into each other, some a little bit of ego here and there.
There you
Well,
go.
yeah, you gotta have the bragging rights. Real quick, Trevor, any chance you're gonna tell us what's in that rub?
some seasonings, you know. No, there's some salt, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, some dehydrated peppers. You know, I like to say that there's not necessarily a right or a wrong. It's really just what you like. You know, barbecue is so, you know, depending on what you're into, that it's not necessarily the wrong way to do it. You might like a different style. You might like a little sweeter, or a little spicier. So it's kind of what you might like for your personal preference.
That's fair. That's awesome. Looks so good. Trevor, thank you so much for joining us. Let's get the information on your screen about the Novi BBQ Festival happening today, noon until 10. Some great barbecue from all those Pitmasters, music, vendors, kids zone, and so much more. Tickets are $10, but for kids that are under 10, it is free. Now let's get to Joel for a preview on tonight's Indy 500 and highlights.
All right, well, the Novi BBQ Fest is happening this weekend. I hope you're hungry. There's a variety of family fun activities and, of course, plenty of good food.
That's right. Joining us right now, Lauren Vega from Buckham BBQ. I saw our photographer Roland enjoying some food as well. Roland, are you full now? Yeah. Yes, he is. Hey, Lauren, how's it going? What are you making right now?
I mean, this is some good old, you know what they call this? This is that hog. Got these ribs going right here. We ready for, ready for it. Hey, there's nothing better than breakfast than barbecue, right?
There we go.
Nothing like some barbecue at 8:34 in the morning here. Absolutely. Okay, so we've been asking every barbecue master so far, what are some secrets that you might be willing to share with us about making some great barbecue?
Well, I like your key word in there, might, because we don't know about that, because you know what we say here at Buckham, we can't share it all. If we do, then we gotta, you know. But yeah, so here's the thing on the ribs. I mean, of course, low and slow is obviously one of the major things that we all like to say here. I mean, you got every guy in the backyard, you know, thinking they can do barbecue really, really well, right? But truly what it comes down to is really going to be about that love and that tenderness and what do you put into it. I mean, really where there's smoke, there's flavor. You know, everybody thinks they got to put this season, that season. That's up to you. But really when you put that love, that low, that slow with, and you know, what we use is mesquite wood. Every now and then we might throw some cherry, some apple in there, but where that smoke is, that's going to be flavor. And then of course, you know, you got your seasoning, yes, and then you've got your sauce. Now, sauce is boss. I'm from Texas, I'm a saucy girl, if you know what I mean. So I like the sauce. I think that is really where the key flavor is, because I've had some really good barbecue and they put that nasty sauce on it, and no, we got to go home.
I gotta say, all the Pitmasters this morning dropping bars.
Right?
I'm like, okay, they're not playing around right now.
Not only that, but Lauren, you're a saucy girl. You're the first female we've talked to. You're going up against all the guys. I'm assuming you're going to win, right?
I mean, I've been doing this my whole life since I was 4 years old. They haven't been able to take me out yet. They all know when it's time to sit down. Okay?
Okay, I see. Yes, ma'am.
So you got the Rib King, you got this, that, and the other. You only see one queen out here, like I told him yesterday. There's a lot of meat slapping going on out here, but there's only one rib queen.
And she name dropping. Okay, I'll see you.
Oh my gosh, Lauren, thank you so much for your time this morning. If you want to go see Lauren, the queen, she's going to be out there with all the other guys at the Novi BBQ Fest, noon until 10 today. You've got award-winning barbecue, you've got live music, a kids zone. Tickets are $10. Kids under 10 are free. Lauren, I love it. Great work out there.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna get
Hey, let me tell you, like my dad used to say, you gotta ride them hard and put them up wet, guys. See you soon.
And on that note, we'll be right back.